Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new review. My name is Aaron and welcome, like I said, to another review. So today's review is Smile by Rihanna Telgemeier. Now many of you have probably read this book, but before I get into it, I want to say I have been reading Rihanna Telgemeier's books recently. I've read almost all of her books. I've read all her main books. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I want to get this out of the way. Now, I picked up this book. I haven't read it yet. The Babysitter's Club by Rihanna Telgemeier. It is based on the novel by Ann M. Martin, which I have not read. But this is the fourth book in a four books series. And this came out this year. I haven't read it yet. And I probably will, never going to. I'm just going to be reading Rihanna Telgemeier's, main books. I'm not going to be reading these weird little books. It's not that I think this would be a bad book. I think it would be a good book because I have been loving Rihanna Telgemeier's books, and I would definitely recommend them to anyone. Rihanna Telgemeier's books are basically comic books, but they're books, and they are produced by the publisher is Graphics, and many of you know them. They're the publisher of all comic books, comic book books, yeah, they're a really good company, and they're most notable for the Bone series, which I have read every single book in that series because I love that series. And yeah, so I just wanted to clear that out of the way. I will not be reviewing the Babysitter's Club series, but I will be reviewing Smile, an award winner book. It's probably one of the few books I've read that actually won an award. It's from the #1 New York Times best-selling author Rihanna Telgemeier. So this was produced by Graphics, as I said. So family, friends, boys, dental drama, a true story. So this is based off of a true story. Now, I haven't said this in my Dork Diaries or Diary of a Wimpy Kid reviews, but those are based off of true events. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is based off of events that happened in Jeff Kenny's childhood. It's not a true story, it's just based off of true events. And that's the same with Dork Diaries. Rachel Rennie Russell bases the story of some of the stories of Dork Diaries, like some of the events that happened, off of her daughter's experience with school. And yeah, so they're not true stories, they're just based off of true events. This is not based off of true events. This is a true story, 100%. This did happen. And it's based off of Rihanna Telgemeier's school life. So Rihanna just wants to be a normal 6th grader, but one night after Girl Scouts, she trips and falls, severely injuring her 2 front teeth. What follows is a long and frustrating journey with on-again, off-again braces, surgery, embarrassing headgear, and even a retainer with fake teeth attached. And on top of all that, there's still more to deal with. A major earthquake, boy confusion, and friends who turn out to be not so friendly. Rihanna's story takes us from a middle school to high school, where she discovers her autistic voice, finds out what true friendship really means, and where she can really smile. So, going into this book, I heard it was really good, and I knew it got an award, so I'm like, this is supposed to be a really damn good book, so I'm going to pick it up and read it. So I did just that. I picked this up. It was $12 here in Canada. I mean, it's only $11 in the US, but, you know, whatever. The US are freaking cheapos. But this was definitely worth it. I was not anticipating anything, but oh my god, once I read this book, this is amazing. The characters are really good. You really feel for Rihanna, and yeah, that's the reason why it's called Smile, because Rihanna is embarrassed to show her braces and show her retainer and stuff with fake teeth and stuff. And as the book goes on, her teeth keep on getting like all the surgery. They have to keep on putting braces and other headgear and fake teeth on throughout the book. And it takes us from 6th grade to, I think, 9th grade. It takes us to 6th grade to somewhere in high school, I forget. But by the end, so her friends treat her badly, and they turn out by the end of the book to be not so very good friends. So what Rihanna does is she basically finds new friends. Eventually a girl walks up to her while they're running and says, "Hey, I'm not the only slow one." Tee or whatever. So she befriends Rihanna, befriends her, and she hangs out with her group of friends, and everything turns out handy dandy near the end of the book. So yeah, this book came out back in 2010, and I didn't get to read it until now, but I actually read this about a month ago. I'd say about a month ago. You really feel for the character. This is a character you can relate to, and I love when books do that. When they give you a character you can relate to, that's just amazing. Now, there's several problems that Rihanna faces. Boy drama, stuff like that, and she just hates her life. And by the end, she learns to just go along with what happens in her life, and yeah. So by the end, she goes with her friends to prom and like a school dance or whatever it is, and she goes with her friends because you don't need to take a date. You just have fun with your friends, and I thought that was really cool. This book actually became easily one of my most favorite books I have ever read in my entire life. I am not joking about that. I love this book so much. And if I ever do my top 10 favorite books, this is definitely going to be in the list. It's just amazing. Like, what can I say about this? It's absolutely incredible. I love this book. So, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and yeah. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay crazy. Peace out, Rainbow Trouts. Such a good book.